Guys, a late night video on a Saturday evening. It's almost 10 o'clock. I just got back about a half hour ago from a beach walk date with a man I met on Match, and I just want to share a few things that I got out of it and why I was unhappy with the date. So this guy is a gentleman. He's a few years younger, successful, and seemed authentic. And so we had agreed to meet for a beach walk and a drink after. Okay, so we met 7 o'clock for the beach walk, and already when I saw his face, I'm like, I can't look at that face, but I'm going to enjoy the beach walk and the drink after. So he already let me know from the beginning that his son was surfing and had dropped him off, and I don't know, at some point along the conversation, even though the conversation went very well, he loves to travel, and I hate to travel, and I hate yoga. He loves yoga. So he did say that would be a deal breaker for him, dating someone who doesn't travel, which is fine. All of this is fine. Okay, let me get to the point where I got angry with him. So we're having a nice conversation, and then we sit down to talk. I decide I probably don't want to date this guy, but I'm looking forward to having the drink because I was hungry and I was going to order an appetizer with my glass of wine. And I'm always down for enjoying people's company, even if it's not going to be a relationship. So then he lets me know that, he's checking his phone and it's time for him to meet his son for dinner. Oh, I thought we were having a drink, and I'm hungry. But I'm all about honoring boundaries, and he didn't want to, he did say, I don't think we're for dating, but I think we can be friends. I'm like, I'm all for being friends. But I wasn't feeling about being friends since he was going to meet his son for dinner, and what about the drink? So this is the point I'm trying to make, is like, really listen to your body. So my body was like, I don't like this, but I'm not always tuning in on like being in the moment. And so then he's like, well, let's head back. So we started walking back, and and he says, I would still love to get your number, I would love to be friends. You're such a cool person, and I've met other women on Match that I'm friends with, and I know he's friends with his ex-wife and his ex-girlfriends. He's had a few since his divorce, and he likes being friends with everyone, and that's his thing, and that's all great. And again, I had not given him my phone number prior to meeting. I did tell him I give out my number after the first meet, and he had asked me while we were walking why, and I told him it often goes wrong and that I don't want to give my number, but I've given my number to people please, and now I give my number when I want to. So we were walking back, and he's like, well, I'm going this way to meet my son, and so goodbye. And I was like, okay, fine. I felt a little deserted. I felt like something was off, but I couldn't put my finger on it. And I felt disappointed. I thought, well, I don't want to date him either, but I felt really discarded. And I felt like he didn't walk me to my car. What about the glass of wine? I guess I need to text him my number, though, when I get back to my car. Got back to my car, and I placed an order for this takeout pizza, which is right here. Oh my God, it's so freaking good. And for this freaking awesome salad, which is like super, super yummy. Anyway, so I got home, and I'm like, I started getting more and more annoyed and trying to figure out what I was feeling. And so I messaged him on Match, and I said something to the effect of, we were going to have a drink after the walk, because I had said, because he had said, would you like to have a beach walk or a drink? And I said, would you like to have a glass of wine first? And I said, let's do the beach walk and then have a glass of wine. And he said, sounds lovely. See you here and here at this time. I said, I had per our messaging, I had expected that we would have a glass of wine after dinner, after the beach walk, and I felt discarded. And I'm not so keen on giving you my number. And I saw that he read it. I was having my pizza outside in the balcony by candlelight. And then I went back and I'm like, there's more that was bothering me. And I sent him another message. And a gentleman would have walked me to my car. Because I was thinking, what would my sons have done? They would have walked me to my car. It's not about walking a woman to her car to get a kiss. It's about walking someone to their car to be polite. I walk my friends to their cars when they come here. I walk my daughter to her car when she comes here. It's just like a polite thing. A gentleman would walk a woman to her car. I'm just used to much better treatment. You can unmatch us. And I saw when he read it, I just unmatched him. Now, this guy is good looking. He's got money. He seems like very heart-based. He loves relationships. He was not looking for a hookup. But he wasn't treating me the way I like to be treated. I felt discarded. I felt like I didn't want to give him my number. That's what, no. And I was kind of annoyed because I thought, what the fuck? I was hungry. I was annoyed that he didn't want to go have the drink anymore because I was going to order an appetizer with my drink. I thought he should have walked me to my car. Like, my escort clients don't treat me like that. And that's another big fucking thing. I never told him about my porn page. He doesn't know my real name. He doesn't know I'm an escort. That never came up. But you know what? My escort clients treat me like a queen. And this guy did not. I did not like how I felt treated by him at all compared to how my escort clients treat me, my sons treat me, my friends treat me. I did not like how I felt around this guy. But he was a nice guy, so not good energy for me. Maybe good energy for some other woman. He wasn't rude, he wasn't condescending, but when he talked to me, he seemed very kind. But I just want to make this video to share my dating experience, and I'll tell you what, I would have had a lot better time staying home or going on a beach walk with one of my girlfriends. But I'm glad I went on the date, because the purpose of going on dates is to learn what I like in a man, what I don't like in a man, and to see how people show up and to gain experiences. So even though I didn't have a great time and I didn't like how he treated me, I'm really glad I went on the date, because it's just one more experience I have on dating. It's just one more experience. And for all of you who are saying that, who's going to want to date an escort, I haven't even gotten to the point where I want to give a guy my number. What about me? You guys, stop all this bullshit about who wants to date an escort. Who do I even want to give my number to? That's what I'm looking for. A guy that I actually want to give my number to. And then let's see where that goes next. Thank you for watching my video. Now I'm going to go take a hot bath and have more of my dinner. And by the way, my escort business is just getting so swamped that I'm going to make more money in the next 3 days than I usually make in 2 weeks. So I am taking no more new clients and no appointments until after August 15th. I'm actually taking, put on my booking form, I am not taking any appointments until after August 15th, because I'm just like swamped with appointments. I don't know what's happening, but they all treat me well. But it's energy I have to put out. It's a job. It's not about me. I have to be on. I have to put energy in. And then next weekend, I'm going to my son's white coat day for his medical school. So I'm going to be out of town for a few days. So, it's going to be a fabulous week. I have some fabulous clients next week, including my first MMF. 2 men and me, and they're going to be together, which I'm super excited about. And I'm going to be uploading those videos to my fan page. So my business is doing great. My personal life is doing great. My friendships are doing great. And this guy comes along and his energy is just not matching the energy I've got going. So, and that's a really good thing, you guys, about tuning into like getting out of your head, like, how do I feel? And really just sharing that, like telling him I felt discarded. It was really vulnerable, but that's how I felt, you know, and I just said it. And I'm not okay with feeling that way. So that, I get that. You know, what he could have done, said was, you know, I don't see this going romantically, so I don't want to have that drink with you. That's fine, but then we're not going to be friends. Because friends have drinks together. Friends walk each other to the car. Like, that's what friends do. He didn't even act like a friend. He acted like a guy on the hunt for his next relationship. And that's fine, but that's not the energy that I want. I just expect more. I just expect more, you know? So, I'm making this video in my kitchen. I like variety, I like novelty, and I like showing you guys different parts of me, different times of the day, and different rooms of the house. Have a great evening, everyone, and happy dating.